And welcome back to my stream, my live stream. This is EJ86 clocking in to redo this match like I said. Let's get this done.
Hey, ready, MP?
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Bulls. The Memphis Grizzlies, they're ranked 6th in the Western Conference. Maybe not a title contender, but absolutely one of the better teams in the league. Grizzlies coming up next. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, who's Ellis out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's MP, and it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Here's Peterson. Here's Jackson. And finished off by Lively.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And that one's good. MP.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Here's Peterson. It's Porter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And finished off by Lively.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. MP, good.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Peterson the pass to Lively. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting out of the game early with foul trouble.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
Here's Lively. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lively a screen on MP. Here's Peterson. Goes back up. And it's Lively laying it in. Lively's got 6.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Well, this is what he's known for. Attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Porter. Last time out, he had 13 points. The shot missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Got him on the poster.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Here's Lively. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 8 points for him.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And here's MP for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And here's MP for 3.
I can't get a fucking shot.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Porter. The 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Off target from three-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
I really think the pull-up is the toughest shot to defend. MP using it to his advantage there.
Here's Peterson.
You know what?
He's coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love this back and forth.
5 points in the game. Jalen Wells is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Ty Jerome. And there's Jackson. And it's Anthony in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wells wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Clark has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Jerome against MP. Jerome deciding where to go with it. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by MP.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. MP against Jerome. Kept alive. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunity.
And MP throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up. That's just a great effort on the defensive side.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Jerome passes to Anthony. Jackson setting the pick here for Anthony. And it's off from three-point range. Smith with it. Now Anthony defending. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Jerome with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jackson a screen on Smith. And again, Memphis no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 11-2 run. MP outside. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
MP looking around. 4 on the clock. For the 3. Smith no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Herter. Williams with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's MP. Hammering it in.
Already know what time it is.
Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
Some changes for Chicago. Andre Ayton's checked in for Brandon Clark. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. And Brooks subbed in for Smith. To Peterson. And no good. Good defense by MP. Bulls leading by 11. MP going in strong. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Porter passes to Peterson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Peterson's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios, also different wins.
Got his ass. Got dumped on again.
Well, I'm
2 for
sure
the
he's
press and
coming
1.
in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance.
Last game was
here
this
tonight.
game. Y'all just don't want to
checked
remember.
in for Jaren Jackson. Smith checked in for the Bulls.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Peterson. He has 5. Outside, Porter. Pass to Wells. Shoots it. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. On the wing, Porter. Lively finds Porter. And they get it. Brooks grabs the board.
Late.
MP outside. And he
Oh,
eliminates
that's
the
all.
slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
There's a good screen. And another miss by Memphis.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Pass to Peterson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yep. Put that on a poster,
Power,
too.
homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. The Grizzlies shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's Peterson. Covered by MP. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Peterson. Covered by MP. Peterson the pass to Lively. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 9.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Nice work by MP there at the arc, putting a lot of focus behind his shot.
Here's Wells. Nailed from three-point land. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Chicago Bulls.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Peterson. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Andre Ayton out there with Buzelis. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's MP in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. And he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Here's Peterson, covered by MP. Peterson misses. The Bulls leading by 17. MP finds Ayton. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Here's Peterson. Covered by MP. Pass to Lively. Now here's Porter. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A 3 from MP. Grizzlies with the rebound. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Porter. Here's Peterson. Back to Porter. Out to the wing. Jackson, a screen on Koulibaly. The Grizzlies with another miss.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Memphis shooting their second and third free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. The Bulls leading by 20. Back to MP. Ayton sets the pick for MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 53.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Peterson the pass to Porter. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
To the middle. Porter with the steal.
Yes.
To the right side. Here's Peterson. 11 points in the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Back to MP. From downtown, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Peterson the pass to Lively. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. Count it. Good.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Peterson. Drops in the layup for 2. Peterson's got 13.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
MP outside. Driving.
Gracious. Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Peterson. 13 points in the game. Lively a screen on MP. There's Jackson with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaron really helps to space the floor.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Lively. Here is Porter. Brooks covering. And Porter, here we go. And here's Jackson. Porter passes to Peterson. From deep three-point land. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jerome finds Herter. Over Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jerome. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, They'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And a shot by Wells, no good. The Bulls have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Clark sets a screen for MP. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And MP throws it down hard.
We see so much three-point shooting now. It's great to see someone like MP attack. Go to the rim.
Wells sets the pick for Jerome. Here he goes. Wells finds Herter. 5 to shoot. The shot. And he hits the jump shot. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here's MP. Non-stop.
Whoa! 2 gritty points for MP. Didn't let the contact slow it.
The Bulls shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line.
Show me that replay.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
At the line for the Bulls, MP shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Releases. Herter, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can...
He's checked in for the Bulls. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's get loud once again for your Israel team.
Anthony is out there with Ty Jerome. And there's Jackson. And there's Wells. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Anthony in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Anthony matching the 3 from the other end. He's a competitor, just like his dad was. Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is fine with that.
Was all ball.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really... great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have.
Let's see.
Got to have your head in the game.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Peterson. Over MP. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, tough work on the offensive glass. Jackson Jr. being rewarded for his efforts there.
Smith finds MP. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. With the drive.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So, Coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Lively. Here's Peterson. Covered by MP. Peterson, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The drive by MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Bulls making a change here. Richards is checked in. Here's Peterson. Covered by MP. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Boy, MP, great feel for the game and also unselfish.
Lively the pass to Porter. Plays it up and banks it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smith finds Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help
your boy.
I like your boy. Williams is checked in. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
Pass to Porter. Here's Peterson. Oh, Porter in position. An emphatic alley-oop
the communication between teammates on that alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Clark kicks to Williams, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Peterson. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Jackson. Offensive rebound. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And with this win,
what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
On the heels of this run, you want effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm. That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
On the wing, Porter. To the inside, Peterson. Great pass to set up the layup.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
And MP throws it down hard.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
I did better than last
time. Chicago takes this one
11,
and by a big margin.
Like I said in the last video,
building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg,
supposedly I had an internet connection failure, but I was at this point right here to where it added up, it tallied up everything.
I told you I was going to posterize, bro. I hope they got a good picture, though. Wait, what did Austin say about the mural?
He said the photo is already going viral, bro. He's reaching out to some artists. You know, they're hoping to have the design ready by next month.
Yeah. What if we put a mural in every city, like the billboards?
You want a 10-story mural of yourself in every NBA city?
Yeah, it's provocative, you know? It'll get the people talking.
I can't argue with that.
Swap out. Get out to the city, wait for the save so I can go all the way through. So I don't have to do this for 15. But besides that, folks, that'll be all. Tomorrow is my discectomy surgery, which I've been waiting for 16 years since I was in the Army active duty in Afghanistan. Fine, but I'll be back to drop more videos like this. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, comment, especially, man. I want feedback from my peoples. Enjoy. Peace out.